That's all changed. The new Socceroos are bold, aggressive, flamboyant and winners. And their young stars are making it big on the world stage. Ned Zelic, the hero of Australia's Olympic soccer team in 1992, is now a significant force in Europe. A young man with boundless ambition, Zelic has the personality and talent to make it to the top in the highly competitive German Football League.
I want to be a good player, but I don't want people going around saying, oh, this is like second Franz Beckenbauer or second Diego Maradona or blah, blah, blah. I sort of want to be the first Ned Zelic.
The keeper has come and Zelic has got past him, and Zelic, oh, it was, he scored! And Zelic has scored for Australia!
An almost impossible goal to qualify Australia for the Olympic Games in Barcelona, and life for 22-year-old Ned Zelic would never be the same. In the stands watching this virtuoso performance were representatives of 5 European clubs: Anderlecht, Hamburg, Borussia Dortmund, Roma and Leeds United. Borussia won the signature. Ned Zelic's new home was in Germany.
Donau? Was ist Donau?
Das ist ein Fluss.
Ein Fluss?
Ja, wie Mississippi oder wie Stream.
Stream, yeah, stream.
Ja, aber wie, Donau, wie heißt das auf Englisch? Danube oder Danube?
Danube River.
Danube, ja, richtig.
Danube River, okay.
Und sie hat gesagt, dass ich sprechen sehr gut Deutsch.
Bitte schön. Gut. Gut.
So I've gone out into the city, looked for underwear and things like that, and $20 for a pair of jocks, just forget it, you know. And just asking for underwear as well, they didn't know what I was talking about, so I'd actually have to pull my pants down halfway and show them that that's what I wanted.
But learning the language hasn't been the only difficulty. When was the last time you did the washing up? Honest?
It would have been, seriously, it would have been about 2.5 weeks ago. I usually do this every day. Before and after training. I'm not going to make a habit of this. And I'll set the viewers back there, just look and learn, huh? Look and learn.
And that's exactly what Ned Zelic has been doing the hard way. A hero back home, Zelic has all but had to start from scratch in one of the toughest teams, in one of the toughest football leagues of them all, the Bundesliga.
In Australia he was the famous player, yeah, and here he's one of the team. I think he must see that he's not the only player, the best player like in Australia. Yeah, and that's the problem here for him.
Here, training is up to 12 times a week. The conditions at times unforgiving, with every player looking for a place in the team. Just 11 spots for 22 players.
Every training here is like a game. It's just so intense, and it has to be like that. You know, players here earning a lot of money, and you can earn a lot of money being in the first team.
Already Zelic is worth a lot of money. His former Australian team, Sydney Olympic, was paid a record $600,000 transfer fee for his services. Zelic was paid $300,000 just for his signature. Then there's the salary. Some players earn in excess of $1 million a season.
You just have to take it seriously. If you don't, then you can kick your ass and send you out.
And Zelic has had his time on the bench. At the beginning, he was on the sidelines almost as often as in the game.
And for him to have the experience of sitting on the bench and not playing, it was the first experience for him.
Sometimes waking up in the morning, you just think, what am I sort of doing here? And I want to be home with my family, but I mean, the first year's always hard.
If nothing else, Zelic is determined. Early in the German season, he was forced to play in the midfield, not his usual position. But then he got the break he needed, the chance to play as a sweeper, launching attacks from the back, delivering pinpoint passes.
For me, it was important to get that break and to be
playing in that position and really can consolidate a position in the side.
Is that the turning point?
I'd have to say yes. After I'd got that break and got into the side, I really had a chance to show the coach that I can play that position, which luckily for me, I did.
A star was reborn. So much so that the German soccer Bible Kicker magazine rated him the second best sweeper in the whole of the Bundesliga.
Now I can tell it the truth because I said I can't believe that there's a good Australian player in the world that can help us in Borussia Dortmund, but it was a mistake.
And now Zelic is enjoying the rewards. Money in the bank, a nice apartment, a flashy car.
I was flying. It's the fastest I've ever been. So I was going 210 at one stage, something like that. Unbelievable.
And in a country where football is everything and the players are treated like movie stars, expect fans, expect plenty of them, and expect them everywhere at every training session. What do you think of Ned Zelic, the Australian player?
He's good.
Sweet.
Yes, he's nice.
Yes.
He's sweet and nice.
I've come home from training and the two girls are waiting outside my apartment. So I didn't want anything to do with it. I just kept going up the driveway and in the house. I really don't know what they want.
What do the girls think of him?
The girls, you must ask him by himself, but I think...
He likes the girls.
Yeah, and I think the girls like him.
And they're not the only ones. Each Borussia game draws a capacity crowd of 40,000 fans.
Seeing some Australian flags, that was out of this world.
Really?
Just seeing in front of, I mean, there was 40,000 people there, and seeing all these thousands of Dortmund flags, and then you've got Australian flag there, one there, and then one there. It's the greatest feeling. Okay, you ready?
It's 12 months now since Ned Zelic left Australia for the lure of international fame and fortune. And on his now rare visits home, first priority is to visit his family in Canberra.
It's good. I mean, yesterday morning when I saw him, he's sitting on his chair when he used to sit. My heart started beating, really fast. And I said, gee, he's really here.
But not for long. Zelic plans to spend the next 10 years away from Australia playing football in Europe.
When you come back here, I mean, when you see all of this, how does it make you feel?
Makes me feel like coming home. But, I realise that I'm over there and I'm being paid to do a job, so I've got to stick it out.
Money is a great cure for homesickness.
For sure, I'll never argue with that.
With Australia's World Cup campaign in full swing, visits home are a good chance to catch up with his mates in the Australian team.
Yeah, well, I've been, me and Ned, since we've been in the national team, we've been rooming together for the last couple of years, and his hairstyle's still going worse.
Can I ask you, what do you think of Ned Zelic? Oh, babe.
No, well, I can have any girl I want, so...
You mean that, don't you?
That was only a joke. I hope you don't play that. That was only a wind-up.
And Zelic is only just winding up. He says he wants to stand amongst the legends of the game in his own right. And if this year means anything at all, Zelic has already proved he's a fast learner.
I can also buy undies now too.
How do you say in German, can I have a pair of men's underpants, please?
You really want me to say? Well, I just stroll in there and say, kann ich ein paar Hosen haben? That's all I say.
And you'd know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.